My next piece of advice is to accessorize again, but differently. In that last section, we talked about what Bondarchuk would call special developmental exercises. And these exercises will target the movement that is the focus of the competitive training. So in the case of the squat, we're looking at things like the pause squat or pin squat. Again, things that target the movement and the pattern. What I want to talk about being important now is what the good doctor would call special preparatory exercises. These are further down the scale of specificity. We're getting into isolation exercises. We're getting into movements that target the muscle as opposed to the movement pattern. As an advanced lifter, you're likely, again, gonna get to a point where there's a bottleneck in how much stress you can put on the body, right? Maybe it's your back or your hips or whatever. But we can't just add squat stress ad infinitum. It just doesn't work like that. What we need to do is come up with creative ways to continue to progressively overload the lifter. If, for example, your bottleneck is your back, something like a leg press would be a great way to get a lot more training stimulus onto the muscles that can tolerate it and the joints that can tolerate it, while getting around the recovery demands of whatever body part or joint doesn't agree to being trained that hard. By choosing appropriate SPEs, we can continue to scale training stimulus while being intentional and mindful of our recovery. In conclusion, whatever your milestone is, whatever numbers haunt your dreams or inspire you to keep pushing and going back to the gym, I hope that throughout the course of this, we've given you some advice that is relevant to you and that helps you continue in your journey towards being stronger.